Hello everybody out there with the Thor Freedom Elite and some of the Chateau line motorhomes from Thor. I kind of went through something recently with how to figure out the solar prep on our rig. I got pretty frustrated as I went through the process. I ended up figuring it out, and so today I want to just kind of show you what we did on our rig, maybe save y'all some time that as I kind of worked through stuff became more clear. So today what we're gonna do, we'll end up going up on the roof, kind of talk about how that was done, go inside the coach and show you that. The model we're working on is a 2018 Freedom Elite 29 FE, and it only came equipped with solar prep, and that kind of became one of the problems as I worked through this. Prior to 2018 and prior, I should say, the solar prep package was very unclear. Even Thor, as I talked to them, was not 100% sure what was or was not included in the vehicle build. So after kind of going through it, I found out really it was just simply the solar pod connectors up on top of the roof, and the wires, the wires that came down from the roof, and they terminated. On mine, it was under the bed in the rear. I'll show you that. It had the white and orange wire coming down that was just kind of laying in there. So we'll kind of talk about that and mounting the panels on the roof as well. This is a kit that I ended up purchasing, the Renogy 200 watt solar panel starter kit. It came with two 100 watt panels that we could put on, as well as the 30 amp charge controller. What I also really liked about it is it had the mounting brackets and the screws, the metal tapping screws to go in the roof. We'll go through that in just a second. But it also included all the wires. We did have to purchase 5 feet additional extension wire to complete the distance from where we mounted on the roof to the actual place to go into the coach. This is a Bluetooth module by Renogy. Helps you see what's going on with the charging. I'll leave the link in the description for both products. So as I was working through this, mounting the panels on the roof was probably my most nerve-wracking thing. I ended up going to Thor's owner's website, and they do have a new updated electrical guide that I found this information in. This is from 2021. But what it indicates is that there's roof reinforcements built into the roof where you can mount these panels. And so you do need to reach out to them to find your own schematic for your particular roof. But I was able to find mine, and you'll see that here next, and it exactly where we mounted it with the exact specifications. So here we are up on the roof. You can see this is all I really had to start with. It's the connectors up on top, and really, you know, it was just simply this with the connectors. Didn't give us a whole lot to go by as to what I needed to do. From there, we just hooked the panels off each other, and you can see that. You can see once we found the schematics for the roof, we were able to find out where the solar prep had actually laid some of the roof panels, so it made it a really nice place to mount and into hard surface. I think that was one thing I really struggled with, trying to figure out where to mount the panels. So you can see here, we just simply used, we bought the Renogy kit that had the screws and the mounting brackets, and we were able to just had some self-tapping screws, and we put them in, and then we used the lap sealant over the top of it. So this is a 200 watt system that we put in, but very happy with it so far, and you can kind of see what the finished product looks like. So here I am underneath the rear bunk bed here in the coach. Just simply lift up the mattress, and there's an access panel, and this is where the fuse box panel, our inverter here on the left, that came installed from the factory on it. But you'll see here this white and orange wire with the black line on it. That was the line that was coming in from the solar prep package. So we simply had to get a solar charge controller, and we mounted it right here. You can see that this is a 30 watt controller, 30 amp, excuse me. We went with a little bit higher capacity. This is the Bluetooth module. It was like 20 or 30 bucks, but very nice to be able to see kind of what's happening with the controller as it's functioning. So the white and orange wire came in. It's going into the charge controller, and then we have these wires here that are going back to the main battery, the house battery, the coach batteries, to charge it. And so the lines, there's that's going into the negative line, I believe, and then the positive line just came off this battery pole down there as well. So it was actually really simple once it figured out what needed to be done. But figuring out and kind of getting full clarity was kind of the purpose of this video. Hope you guys, it will help you guys a little bit out as you're going through the same process. Thanks. I hope that was helpful for everybody. Please like and subscribe to the page, and I'll leave any of the links that I used down in the comments below.